explain the expenditure of funds set aside to help fight the coronavirus pandemic. Mutuma asked the County Assembly to increase the budget since the fight demands more funds every other day, adding that the funeral cost for a person who has died from COVID-19 totals to at least 100,000 Kenya shillings.
Thank you very much. I'm Julian Bijewe, MCA Mwanga Andhiawan, and the Chairman, Budget and Appropriations. Today here we have our CEC for Health, Bwana Mutuma, and his entire team, and we also the Department of Finance, and also our members of the Budget and Appropriations Committee. Today we are looking at matters regarding the COVID-19, the expenditures in the budget of 2019-2020, and the anticipated budget of 2020-2021. Most especially to see what expenditure has been used. And it's very clear that from the budget of 2019-2020, it's 15 million shillings that has been used in the budget, and a commitment of another further 21 million which has not been paid for the reason that the budget for the June, that is the end of 2019-2020, has not yet been released to the county. So we are in discussions regarding the expenditure for one person getting buried when there's corona or COVID-19, the expenditure in the attire that the medics wear, the cost in the PPEs and all that, and the situation there is preparedness in the Meru County regarding the issue of this coronavirus. I'm happy that even Waziri has also indicated that there is a bed capacity of 402 in Meru County, which maybe you will be putting clearly. So these are the matters that we are discussing as a committee and then engaging the department, both departments, that is the executive side, to be able to put a report in the Assembly of Meru and tell the people of Meru County the status. Maybe finally is the issue of, we also wanted to know the preparedness of Meru County on this matter of the COVID-19, so that people can not be living in a fear that of the situation there is now. And since we have the Waziri here for Health, who is better versed with this matter, I will ask him maybe to clarify certain issues, a few things, and then any other question that you want us to respond to, then we shall do exactly that. But I also appeal to the national government. Even as of now, the release of the monies for June has not yet reached the counties, including Meru, to the tune of 30 billion across the country, and 691 million to Meru counties, particularly for Meru counties, 691 million. This, I want to put it clear that this one is not pegged on the budget of 2020-2021, what is being discussed by the Senate. No. This one is purely from the National Treasury to release to the counties. So we want this money like yesterday, because so far the counties are grinding to an halt, including Meru County.
We had a good meeting with our county assembly budgetary committee. They wanted to know how we are spending money allocated to us to fight COVID-19. We have explained that one very well. They also wanted to know about how we are preparing to handle COVID-19, and we have explained. Currently, we have 402 banks which are scattered in various parts of the county for isolation cases to fight COVID-19, and this one is actually above the recommended isolation band of 300 beds. We have also explained about our COVID-19 status in Meru, where we have been able to test 1,287 cases, and out of these cases, 43 have been positive, and out of the 43, 17 have recovered and they are at home. And out of these ones, 3 have died. And out of the 3, 2 died before undergoing the test. It's only 1 who died after undergoing the test. And out of those other remaining 23, 3 are on home-based care, and the other 20 are in our various isolation centers being attended by our doctors. I was also explaining the expenses we incur during burials, because during burial, the department spends over 100,000 to handle Ambario case, because in Ambario, we have at least 8 people who carry the COVID, and they are dressed in full coverall suit, and one of them costs 10,000. If you multiply that one by 10, that's already 8,000. We have another people who come fumigating the compound, and also the vehicles escorting the coffin from one place to another, totaling to almost average of 100. And in case we get so many cases, we may have a lot of budgetary constraints in the department. I have also passed a vote of thanks to our honorable members because of leading from the front. We had some challenges because not many people were agreeing to undergo COVID-19 tests, but honorable members, they decided to be tested. They called me, they requested me to organize for their testing, and everybody saw honorable members being tested. That was a good example. And right now, people have changed their attitude. Quite a number are calling, demanding to be tested so that they can be able to know their COVID-19 status. Thank you very much.
This is a problem. I know the matters about the budget of 2020-2021 is in the Senate, and we're also asking the Senate to move expeditiously and finish the matters regarding the allocations under the Commission for Revenue Allocation, because it has overstayed in the Senate, which is also becoming detrimental to the counties. And the worst is still, this is very clear. Even if the money was released as it has been put in the Senate, there is what is called equalization fund for any counties that are marginalized, are given these other funds. You cannot invest money on landmass. You invest money on the people. Yeah. So the numbers are the ones that are supposed to say how much money is given to the counties, not the landmass. On the landmass, there is the equalization fund that will be able to address those other matters.
And moving on, Meru County Majority Leader Honorable Victor Karithi has told off Ruiri Rorera MCA Honorable Peter Mutuma Kalembe, citing that he is constitutionally mandated to be the leader of majority and not to unite the whole assembly, as some MCAs claimed. Kalembe spoke during the Imenti MCAs meeting, asking their newly elected chair to unite Meru MCAs since, according to him, the majority leader has failed to do so.
Nilipata habari kuna kiongozi mmoja wa pale Ruiri Rorera mekuwa na vitisho hapa na pale kuzungumza maneno tofauti, na ni vizuri kusisitiza kwamba mimi kama kiongozi sitakuwa na wakati wa kujibishana na maneno ambaye haina mwelekeo, lakini ningependa kusema ya kwamba tunaunga mkono the new deputy speaker. Mimi kama kiongozi, mimi sikumpea kura yangu na nilikuwa na sababu zangu nyingi. Ni kiongozi ambaye ni mkakamavu sana, ambaye huwa anafanya kazi vizuri, kama akiwa pande ile ingine maswali mengi, na huwa analeta debate na kuwa na joto kidogo. So nilikuwa naonelea kwamba akiwa amekaa pale kwa kiti ya speaker, ni kama kidogo kunaweza kuwa na ile talent yake ambaye ni ya maswali mengi, na kidogo inaweza pata pigo. Kwa hivyo mimi nilikuwa nimeonelea ni vizuri aweze kuendelea kuwa na nafasi ya kuuliza maswali mengi. Hata hivyo najua na ujuzi ambaye ataweza kutumia kuweza kufanya maneno ya balancing, ndio hiyo maswali huwa anauliza aendelee kuuliza, kwa sababu huwa tunafurahia sana akiweza kuuliza. Na pia ilikuwa nafasi mwafaka ya kuweza kusaidia kujaribu kushikana mkono na mwakilishi wa pale Kiperishia, ambaye ni kijana mkakamavu kabisa. Na kwa kila uchaguzi lazima kuwa na yule ambaye ana shida na yule ambaye anashindwa. Kwa hivyo, kwa yule kiongozi ambaye hakuweza kufanikiwa, there is always a next time. si lazima kila wakati mtu akienda kwa mashindano aweze kushinda, na tutashirikiana zote tuendelee kufanya kazi vizuri pamoja. Na mimi kama leader of majority, kazi yangu si kufanya kazi na kila mmoja, hapana. Kuna minority leader na kuna majority leader. So lazima kwa debate kuwe na wale wanapinga na wale ambao wanakubali. Kwa hivyo my role as a leader of majority does not include uniting. Mimi si padri, mimi si askofu. Kazi yangu si kufanya maneno ya watu, kuleta watu pamoja. Tuko kwa siasa na tunajipanga, na wakati ukifika wa siasa tutachapa siasa sawa sawa.
Turkana Governor Nanok has urged the Senate to concede counties with less development when debating on the revenue allocation formula.
Zote zingine zimeongezewa pesa, zingine kama yangu ya Turkana pesa imepunguzwa kwa njia kubwa. Lakini saa hii tuna hiyo utetezi, kwa maana nchi ya Kenya na rasilimali ya Kenya ni ya Wakenya wote 47 na ni ya ardhi ya Kenya yote. Iwe ni wapi, kuna jukumu ya rasilimali ya Kenya na serikali ya Kenya kuhakikisha wamepeleka uwezo katika kona zote ya ardhi yetu. Na kama area kama hii tunasema ambayo iko mashamba, na mgao wa pesa ilisema hakuna mashamba, wataweka pesa mali mashamba iko. Tutafunguaje area kama hii ambayo iko na potential? Kama haiwezi weko pesa, igawiwe pesa kama kule Tanzania mali kuna mashamba. We must look at allocation ya resources where there is a potential also to grow. Kama eneo hii tukisema ni kupatia nyinyi mashamba wote, na pesa ya mashamba already imepewa mahali mashamba iko, tutafunguaje area hii ambayo inahitaji mashamba? Nashukuru zaidi kamati ya usalama ya wale wazee wawili wale ambao
nasikia kuna kitu naitwa BBI sasa ifunje hii term limit. Nanok aendelee ama asiendelee? Ni Mangalana aendelee ama asiendelee? Na mimi ni permanent, sitoki hapa.
The parents have been told to be kinder to their children at this time of a COVID-19 pandemic, where most of them are at home. Julius Kiragu, Tharaka Nithi County Children's Officer, said children neglect in the county has risen to 50% of children matters. He said negligence associates other forms of child and sexual abuse to most teenagers.
Let us pay special attention to children, and especially so, I want to mention the issue of child neglect. Please, all careholders of children, or caretakers, parents, guardians, let us take our roles very seriously. Let us protect our children from neglect, because it leads to a lot of other things. Even those child abuses, sexual abuses, the children should not be left unattended. The children should not be left to roam, because this exposes them to a lot of issues. And any issue that happens, we are urging people to make sure it is reported. We have community structures, the child protection volunteers, the nyumba kumi, the village elders, the chiefs, the teachers, so that no issue is swept under the carpet. Nobody should even think about it, because it is something that the government inasema kumulika, especially with the order of the president, imemulikwa namna hii. So my urge is that kama kitu imepitwa na wakati imepi, after all culture, kwani culture ilianguka kutoka mbinguni? Culture si ni watu tu wana develop. So hiding behind culture will not be a safe haven, and it has not been a safe haven.
Section of Laikipia leaders from Mount Kenya region have endorsed Peter Kenneth for presidential candidate as succession politics evolve. The leaders described Kenneth as an experienced leader who can unite and spearhead negotiations in succession politics to ensure the region benefits in the next government.
In the recent past, we have seen a lot of politicking in Mount Kenya region in regards to who is bold enough to fit in the shoes of His Excellency the President Uhuru Kenyatta as the region kingpin when he leaves office come year 2022. First, we'd like to register our support to His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta as the current region kingpin, his ambitions and agenda to unite the country and his leadership. However, everything that has a beginning has an ending. As we look at our future and that of the coming generation, we as Laikipia leaders and opinion shapers have anticipated options and pour over the leaders who have registered their interests to guide the region politically and development-wise comes 2022. In regard to our introspective decision, we would like to fully register our outright support to Honorable Peter Kenneth in his mission to lead the people of Mount Kenya at the national level as the region kingpin when President Uhuru Kenyatta sees office come 2022 in respect to the following. 1. His development record and management of NG-CDF while serving as Gatanga Member of Parliament, where under his watch, the constituency was always ranked among the best in the country in terms of proper fund management. 2, his leadership style was noticed by former President Mwai Kibaki, who in his tenure allowed him to serve as an assistant minister in his government. 3, he has never been associated with any corruption case both as an assistant minister and MP.
Tumesimama na huo msimamo na tukisema ya kwamba sisi tunaonelea yule anatosha katika miguu ya rais wetu ambaye ni Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Honorable Peter Kenneth, kulingana na mwongozo wake ama rekodi yake. Tumeona tunaonea kwamba rekodi yake imekuwa ya juu, imekuwa mzuri. Hajashikwa na kashfa yote ama ulemavu ama si ulemavu ama kuwa na ufisadi. Na kwa hivyo kama walemavu tungefurahia sana, maana yeye ni kiongozi anaangalia katika equitability, katika equalization, na ndio maana tunaonelea sisi tuko pamoja na viongozi wenzetu kumuunga mkono Honorable Kenneth katika kukalia hiyo kiti ama kukalia miguu ya Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta kama spokesman wa Mount Kenya. Kama walemavu kama vile statement imetolewa na mwenzangu ya kwamba katika rekodi yake ya huko Gatanga CDF, NCDF, tumeona ndio amekuwa kiongozi, ndio ilikuwa ya kwanza na ndio imefanya maendeleo yale ambayo yamekuwa mengi na mazuri kwa mwananchi wa kawaida. Na diposa tunamuunga mkono na tunaonelea Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta katika maongozo yake, hata wakati atakuja kubadilisha ile baraza la mawaziri, awe hapo ili aweze kuwa macho yake na awe macho yetu ili Kenya iweze kuendelea mbele.
And that story wraps up the bulletin tonight. Thanks for always keeping it Destiny Television. My name is Joyce Obure. Enjoy the rest of your evening.